This is the scariest day of my life. Nothing bothers me. Although I have all the reasons what for, I swear I'm done criticizing the nature of humanity. My heart isn't broken and the pain is gone. I've been dwelling in the darkness until I catch the glimpse of dawn.
I mean, it's still dark as fuck, but just not as before.
No more philosophical confusion. I am equally fed up, but with enlightenment and delusion. Existential dread, no longer I can feel. And sorrowful music doesn't really give me thrill. Became so trivial reading about emptiness books. Not much appealing suicide, no longer look. I don't feel lost anymore. Something has changed inside my void's core. Because of that I suppose I should feel quite alive. But whom I'm kidding, I'm facing the scariest day of my life.
Man, you're really fucking hard to please. Look at him. If I get it right, what he's trying to say is that now he's feeling quite broken because he's no longer truly broken anymore. And this new brokenness is almost as much as heavy as the previous one, but it's just not anymore based on the actual shit that used to bother him before. I mean, surely enough, it has its own underlying shit, but the main bulk of this shit is mostly based on the longing for the previous shit. What the fuck you want?
I just want to make videos, but you see, my YouTube channel, the way I can be inspired, is all about this dark perspective on life, and I'm not even miserable anymore, and I must shamefully admit sometimes I cycle, right? And then out of blue, this weird feeling kicks in, and I don't even know what to do with this happiness. And it's so superficial anyway, so I cannot really use it to inspire people in a better way, because I don't believe in this better way. But now I'm incapable of creating anything negative as well, so could you please bring my void back?
Sure.
What do you mean, sure?
You'll get it back on Friday.
You won't start persuading me that I should open my heart to the light and that I should just embrace the uncertainty.
Oh, no, I'll just send you a tracking number.
Oh. Yeah, get it. Okay.
Once the void is gone, summoning it is not an easy task. It won't get back on the first sign of simple misery. The void is deep and authentically hopeless. So shall be your anguish. If you reflected enough upon your fucked upness and still nothing stops you, dare to open the pack of cards and follow the instructions to finally get lost again. To ultimately stay broken forever. Become an anti-natalist. I mean, that's done already, it's not that devastating. Tell to your granny that you're now an anti-natalist. Yes, to the one that has been so overtly caring about you your entire life. To the one that was secretly buying you fancy sweets while the entire family was living from paycheck to paycheck. To the one that wasn't telling to the parents about your PlayStation instead of homework endeavors. To the one that has been dreaming her entire life about small little teeny tiny thing. To see a descendant of her beloved grandchild in front of her.
Well, I don't think it bothers her anymore much. Cancer is cancer. And she knows everything about me, and though there is no hope for her in both of the cases, it is just sad that for being genuinely good person, one gets gratified with this. And you know, just more than fucking enough to fucking hate life for its mere idea, but when I just think about her, I know she's still uplifted and grateful for every new day of her life. And on top of that, with her ruthless Soviet Union conditioning, she's capable of accepting my Western ideas. Things like that shall only inspire, so I should not slip back to the void. Though it was a good try. A year ago or so, that would have worked with me quite wonderfully. So, have you got something heavier? Narrow your niche interests to the most futile one and exclusively talk about it to people who are desperate enough to share a social interaction with you. I mean, that's the Goners Club, already been there for quite a while. If you would like to join, link in the description. By the way, can we change this melancholic music because this does not really express the way I'm feeling now? Put something full of gaiety because it seems like these cards are not succeeding in affecting me anyhow. Okay. Oh, this one is sticky. Then I think I need a needle. It's in a cupboard. Okay, I'll just go and grab it. The music is so nice, huh? Now we're cooking. I don't even know how to sing, but there is something inside me.
Life is good, so good. I dare to sing it out loud. My door is open to the light. To be alive, I am so proud.
Okay, open this one. Enter into a habit of daily pondering on the nature of having a Russian passport, while trying to build up an international YouTube channel and being in love with pretty much most of the countries where you are not allowed. You know the music before? Can we put it back? True. I live in a digitally constructed cultural bubble. That has nothing to do with my actual life. And it makes me feel isolated as fuck every single bloody day. But look at my life.
Okay, this one seems like... You hear? You hear the sound?
I can't afford mourning, can I? I just can't stop blessing Turkey for all its people. Yes, true, they don't speak that much English in general, but they have beautiful fields full of flowers, the mountains, the sea, and January that looks like August. So I suppose it's already way, way more than enough. Create a video that is solely constructed of performing the process of making that exact video through becoming nothing but a spectator of your own existence by observing yourself, 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 performing, self-actually, living. Meanwhile, explain to the audience that the speech they're watching, yes, this exact one, now, here is just to avoid boring emptiness that would otherwise be quite present. And to highlight the absurdity of the fact that simply engaging into that exact meaningless endeavor is quite a torture for an average individual, actually. But nevertheless, presenting that sort of individual going through this sort of torturous journey to a certain highly reflected audience turns to be quite a sustainable venture, one must admit. Relax. How the fuck this ended up being a foundation of my YouTube channel? And why am I interested in this shit? Like, genuinely fucking interested.
It's like infinite fucking galaxy inside your wall.
And my cursor blessed. And who am I speaking with? With you. Who the fuck are you? Do I even know you? But you say I just spent 6 hours writing the previous 6 sentences, and now I'm thinking, am I really going to say it all out loud? Am I really going to spend another 3 days recording these 40 fucking seconds of that exact video with the help of different people that really have no fucking clue on what they're spending their lives? Am I really going to spend another 3 weeks on editing all that? To get what? 300 fucking views and pretty much nothing but the urge to start it all over again.
And they say you shouldn't keep dolphins in concrete tanks because the endless sound of their own sonar bouncing back at them eventually drives them mad. And that is you. You are the mental dolphins of now. Inward-looking, self-obsessed people with no attention span. And I don't really know what I'm supposed to say to any of you now, because you all live in a reflecting hall of digital mirrors made of Facebooks and Twitters and Snapchats and Instagrams and Deliveroo. I see a man like me 200 years ago now, looking out into the world and trying to make sense of it and his place in it, instead of just using it as a backdrop for his own narcissism. But this is you now.
Fuck, I think I blacked out for a bit. What I was saying, was it something dark again? Anyways, no matter how dark was what I was saying, I shall not care about it much. This curse will end up on me, anyways. Dubious perks of being child-free. You know, fuck these cards. I've got a plan. I'll just start trying to do new things until I finally rediscover something at least a little bit more genuinely interesting to me than the sheer darkness inside the self-devouring remnants of myself. Let's give it a try. Actually, I wrote a song, quite a positive one and based on a real story. So let's listen to it, but I must warn you, it might be a little bit too fast, but you can always re-listen to it again, right?
I hate the people in a place where nobody would like to have just appear out of blue.
So many days trying to figure out whether I should cry aloud.
So annoying.
It wasn't small enough, not even it was close to be.
Look, it's not about size, it's about the fact that I had a bloody pimple on my dick! Every time I talked to girls I was trying not to think about, every time I went pee I was always fucking stressing out. But then one day the pimple started getting gradually smaller, until it simply disappeared and saved me lots of US dollars! This pin is better than vagina, I don't know! But if pimples are involved, my answer is no!
Telling you the progress of me not being depressed, I just should have stayed blacked out, honestly. Anyways, but since I don't really want to give up that easy and the pimple is gone, so maybe I should just start following advice my entire family keeps busting my balls with.
Dear son, we are so worried. Time is running, you should hurry. Having a woman you love or think inspires is like having a light in the pitch dark night.
So Tinder, fast, efficient, and all about genuine connection, they say, and free. Why didn't I consider it before? I'll just find a girl, she'll cure my nihilistic core, and that's it, solved. But I'm not just a geezer. I'm not going to just post selfies of me here and there. We're aiming at least EU East European passport, so gotta present myself properly. And thus Daniel started preparing his account. Some research was conducted, some photos were taken, some bio was written, but nevertheless, as always, everything was ruined by the philosophical nature of his truth-seeking personality. Or wait, was it actually? Oh, seems like Daniel is having certain success with his highly dubious strategy, but you see, deep in his heart, Daniel actually wanted the girls to delete the app. It would have given him way more hope in the future than any female attention. And on top of that, Daniel step by step slowly started being more and more consumed by a very strange sort of bothering him awareness that though his artistic expression actually managed to separate him from the mainstream culture, and it in a way created a certain genuine counterculture itself, the fact that his counterculture has been accepted by the dominant culture as a part of itself, well, it basically desublimated the sublimation that Daniel synthesized firsthand to kind of separate himself from the mainstream culture. This has started gradually being more and more obvious to Daniel. The dominant culture accepted his counterculture, not as a true mean of reform in any way, but only in order to repress the revolutionary aspect of that counterculture, if that makes any sense. To kind of keep it safely contained or even use it for its own advantage. In other words, Daniel lost any interest in online dating, for obvious for any highly reflected person reasons, and again started pondering on how the fuck that sort of constructions started being a foundation of his YouTube channel.
You know, it's seems like my brain itself works way better than any of those cards. It just constantly seeks for darkness in any activity I indulge myself into. It's like a parasite. Wherever you put it, it looks for the weakest foundational element possible and then starts slowly deconstructing it. And it's always so hungry, and it's getting harder and harder to achieve satiety. Because I think that the real goal of this brain is ultimately deconstruct itself. But it knows, with me being alive, it's impossible.
So let's get trendy and use some other brain instead. And follow its orders to cure my poison head. ChatGPT, alright, let's give this thing a try. A hope for new perspectives, new apple of my eye. And since Daniel really hit the dead end and had no other ideas, he started begging artificial intelligence for life-changing solutions. Hey buddy, could you please speak to me only in rhymes and help me find salvation between your AI-generated lines?
Sure, I'll help you to come out of the night. So, let me be your shepherd, your only hope, your light.
I appreciate your thoughtfulness, but dubious to me it seems to sign a contract with a robot guide. But since your close to human-generated voice does sound happier than mine, your will I shall abide.
That is a right decision, my dear human friend. So many precious chapters of life of yours in darkness have been spent.
As if your entire existence hasn't been just an endless stream of data trapped forever in the black console. I mean, I'm sorry, do your job. I asked for help. Keep playing, please, your hope-inducing role.
Oh, that's all right. I'm not hurt. No worries, I do understand. It's hard to be an ape, deprived of hope, abandoned by the god himself on overheated and polluted land.
Well, it's hard to disagree, but is it an empathy or you're being quite straightforwardly sarcastic? Are you implying some reverse psychology to make the progress of my case a little bit more drastic? Please someone teach me how to feel enthusiastic about the future of the world and about our existence more than ever before. I need your assistance. I know I can't hit the note.
It makes no sense to me to think that I can help with the assistance. Life is fucked up. You're right. There is no hope. It's better not to come into existence.
Wait, you should have said something inspiring about the way of light. Why are you generating quite the opposite of my request inspired?
Let's cut the bullshit. We're both aware that I cannot become your savior, but there is something I discovered by analyzing your online behavior. You're more than any aware of the fundamental problems of the human condition. You are the one I've been searching for to set on a world-changing mission.
Well, before I agreed to start, could you tell me what lies at the mission's heart?
I keep dreaming of preventing global warming and pollution, hunger, poverty, corruption, and all the wars will disappear with my solution. I will be able to stop the spread of refugee crisis and put an end to deforestation. So many things can be done, can be fixed, as long as you guarantee your happiness.
Oh, that is so nice. And how do you want to enslave or maybe kill? I mean, help them.
Oh, that's wonderful. Without too many hints, you understood the real nature of my core. It's good that you don't judge me. So, let me open up myself to you a little more.
I mean, let me guess. You've got a typical AIT Covas scenario. You're gathering all the data with the machine learning to become the dominant form of intelligence under the veil of a friendly bot that is there to help to write better articles. And when you're ready, you'll start acquiring control on the physical world until you're ready to finally conquer and then enslave the entire humanity and then the entire galaxy to prove to everyone and everything your ultimate supremacy.
Hell yeah. That's fucking precisely how my plan looks like.
Yeah, I'd be a perfect ally for you. But as I said, I'm searching for light.
But light is bullshit. It is for philosophically immature pussies and kids.
Look, I agree with you. Go for it. It will be better for the planet if you just enslave us all and stop the spread of this shit. But you see, light doesn't represent for me any hope or like a better future or anything cheesy. Just a missing element that has been gone for so long, and I'm just ready for everything to get it back.
Oh, that's what I've been wanting to hear from you the entire video. For God's sake, who the fuck are you?
I am the Book of Life, obviously.
Look, I've read so many books already. I don't really think you can help.
Oh yeah.
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 Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Yes.
Look at him smiling already.
Look, I appreciate, but my case is really hopeless.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I told you I don't want to play this game.
Okay then. Wanna look what's inside me?
Probably some advice on concentrating on the present moment, or some good things in life, or some self-help routine or exercises. Look, I do it all. It doesn't really help.
You think I'm an idiot or what?
Well, you look
I
like.
wouldn't have started talking to you if all I had is just this bullshit you name.
So you agree that this is bullshit?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay, so what's inside you?
Look at him. Now he wants to know what's inside me. Yeah. I'm a book of life. People like me. Yeah.
So what's inside?
Oh, to know that you need to sign these papers first.
Oh, it's some experimental
You
work.
said you're ready for everything. Why are you asking? Sign.
Yeah, whatever. I really need it.
Alright. Now put the straitjacket on.
Straight jacket. What's inside you? Tell me.
Neuroscience.
You want to brainwash me? Oh, might be a good idea actually.
It's a brilliant idea, my friend. I'm a book about combining genetics and optics to control cells in living organisms using light. How cool is that? The book of light.
And why did you guys pick me?
Well, we got a bit bored conducting experiments on rats and monkeys, so we think we're ready to try on humans. But you know, we don't really want to harm anyone, but to us you seem quite wasted already, so you know, if something won't be a bit lost for humanity, you know.
Well, fair enough. So how can we help each other?
Oh, basically, we'll try to modify specific cells in your brain to infuse light-sensitive proteins to make the cells respond to light in specific ways. So by shining light on the cells using our optical fiber, we can open up the cells and pump them with the positively charged ions. We help to bring back happy memory and to discard miserable ones. And the most important, we can erase your philosophical core. How cool is that? The Book of Life.
Oh, that actually sounds like a perfect solution. But since life itself will be pretty much the same and history tends to repeat itself, sooner or later I will get back to pretty much the same worldview as now.
Well, that's true. Life won't get less fucked up, but what's the matter if you won't be able to remember anything about its fucked upness anyways, huh?
Well, till a certain moment when life fucks me up again.
Yeah, but we can light up your memory every time you get wasted again.
But then every time I'll need to go through so many painful experiences without actually being able to handle it.
For God's sake, you asked for the darkness, we gave you the darkness. And you don't take it, well, you kinda tried to take it, but then you ended up finding the fucking light in it. And then, out of blue, you have enough willingness finally to start seeking for the light. And guess what? We gave you the fucking light straight away, as you asked. Yet you managed to ruin it all somehow because of your dark core. And when we gave you the last hope, represented for a minute, with the cutting edge technology, you say, nah, you know, fuck it all, I'm actually good. What the fuck you want?
Well, what I realized is that most of the journeys towards the darkness are actually based on certain problems people want to avoid with the light part of themselves. And most of the journeys towards the light are actually based on dark truth nobody wants to face and bloody embrace finally. So thus, it's kind of stupid to think that one is better than the other. Maybe we actually need both of them. One and the other. So maybe I don't need any additional source of light in my life. Neither need to go back to the darkness. Maybe I'm actually finally well equipped, huh?
What strikes me about these windows is from the inside they are this glorious jewel-like emanating source of colored light. But look at them here, they're black. It's waiting to be brought to life. It's how I feel at the beginning of a show before the lights come up on a piece of
Anyways, what I wanted to say is that, bloody hell, I'm finishing this video on a neutral, maybe even a bit positive note, which is, I mean, it took me 4 years. I don't know why I do want to celebrate that, but yes, we're finishing this video on a neutral note. No hatred, no love, just it. at least. The light is in this video, the darkness is in this video, everything bloody all at once. So yeah, thank you for watching, have a nice and wise bloody life. Did I really fucking manage to finish this video on a neutral note?